Good morning, everybody. So, I've been randomly thinking about all these distant memories of like people who have crossed over, and I was thinking about how I'm very grateful to just be me when it's always been very difficult. Having abilities and being able to see things that other people don't see. I had hung out with a bunch of people for like 15 years, and they're like, Heather, you're really sweet. You know, one time, so I had dated, um, I had dated Steve. He had crossed over from a heroin overdose 3 times. They killed him. And we had gone over to a married couple's house who he was best friends with in the band. And they had a couple of kids. We go over for barbecues, and we knew these people for like 15 years. So Steve had crossed over, and I ended up dating his best friend Dave, who ended up divorcing his wife, and then like he, um, one night we had all like 10 of us had gone to the Moose Lodge, and we had been drinking. I think it was somebody's birthday, and I've never done heroin before, but I always knew the energy of it. So I remember that night literally standing with my back to the bathroom, and all of a sudden I felt this weird energy, and it was Dave behind me, and then I was like, what the fuck? And like I looked behind me, and I was like thinking, did he just do heroin? Because I like felt dizzy and I felt sick. And I was like, I asked him, I'm like, dude, did you do something that you shouldn't have done in the bathroom? And he goes, no. And I was like, he's lying. So all of a sudden, he's playing shuffleboard with Danny, and all of a sudden, Dave drops and collapses. And everyone's like, oh my God, what's wrong with him? I'm like, and everyone's like, oh, he's just drunk. And I'm like, no. I said, he's fucking dead. I said, you need to call 911 because he's dead, you guys. And they were like, nah. And then they were like checking on him, and they're like, oh my God. So his girlfriend at the time was like freaking out. I was like, you better fucking call 911 because I'm not going to be one. I was like, y'all fucking get it together. And and his girlfriend was there, and I was like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you people? So I started praying, and they did. They called 911, and they took like two. It was awful to watch. So he had like he was on his back, and they put a tube down his thing, and he started throwing up in it. And then like they took like two. I don't know what you call it, like pumps or whatever, needle things that they put in EpiPens. I don't know what the hell they call it, to get him conscious. And he had told me before, he had talked about his girlfriend that night, telling her, you know, that she was a crazy bitch, and then telling me, oh, Heather, you're really sweet, but you're really too far out there. I said, well, you know what? My far out there saved your life, dude. So you're welcome. And like, it's just, you know, and none of those people talk to me, and it's just like, oh my God. Like, I celebrate the fact that I save people's life a lot more often than you think, and that I can see this stuff for what it is, for the truth, and see into the future and see what would happen had they not done that. And it's just like, it's very interesting. Take it for what it's worth. I just think it's pretty cool. And yeah, celebrate yourself and always be you. Have a great day, you guys.